think it's really just going to be control of Nagoriyuki. We're already getting this started here. Nagoriyuki on both sides, actually. Hold up.
Huh? Okay, wait a minute. I did not know that we were pulling out the mirror tonight.
Test your luck. To be on, yeah, that Blood Rage, and that unfortunately will be your demise here. Pink Nagoriyuki for Atheist here.
Yeah, Atheist already starting off with the first win. I'm interested to see kind of how the the gameplay went down to get to that stage. Obviously, we got in a little late there, but we'll be able to see from this next match how both of them like to play against each other in the Nago mirror.
You know what? What a perfect level to be at on Nagoriyuki with your title as AtheistExorcist. Level 666. It's almost as though it was planned. Heavy! Ukyo forward does sneak into BSU. Wait a minute. TestYourLuck does sneak that back throw, so now we can hold that corner. Close slash, stagger pressure here. Yes, that delay after the 5K could have given us PK interrupt after FE releases from Atheist.
Atheist still pushing through the corner, forcing TestYourLuck to put on burst. Already trying to get in, teleport after the RRC, able to catch Atheist. We got the corner right now, but drops a combo before they're able to set up a wall break, but they still have the health advantage. YRC?
Well, yeah, gotta be very cautious on that backdash away here from the slash. Nice DP. Blood Rage combo is imminent. No, we just opt to sit back, not put ourselves at risk. Off break there. Of course, we can go for a projectile against projectile here. TestYourLuck at the life advantage. That's a trade you can take, even if it did make it out there. The backdash.
Very good on TestYourLuck's side, being able to escape from that grab, trying to lay on the pressure, but not able to break Atheist's defense. Trying to Beyblade their way back in, but just a little too far away. TestYourLuck going to punish that, but again, stuck in the trying to strike the defender right now.
Close slash launch. Blood Rage, are we sure that Atheist isn't TestYourLuck? I mean, I know the names are all lined up here, but this gameplay looking kind of familiar, and TestYourLuck going to teach you the ways of entering Blood Rage. Like, I've learned this lesson one too many times, and you're about to see exactly why I've pumped the brakes I'm trying to pop so often.
That's the thing too. I feel like that's why TestYourLuck is able to take so much advantage off of AtheistExorcist when they get into Blood Rage. Because TestYourLuck, again, that's their game. We know them for going into Blood Rage. If you know how to go into Blood Rage and make it effective, you also know how to punish other Nagos for abusing that, which is exactly what TestYourLuck keeps doing.
Nice, already got the DP. Back on Slash series there, nice BSU, open season. We got that forward approach off the 6K.
Already forcing the wall break.
Oh! Pulls out the white bomb assault before it becomes a strike with a BSU. Well played.
It's such a strong play from TestYourLuck, and they're not stopping. Already round start putting you into the corner, teleporting. Can we break open the defense?
See, just a little bit of stagger off the 6K. Chase down code from Atheist, but a very expensive one. Here's the Rage against the corner, though, so we're still quite threatening us. TestYourLuck with some meter on hand. Nice red RC to close it out. It's a 2-1 lead right now for TestYourLuck.
That game was just blink and you'll miss it, especially when they were able to catch that white wild assault with the BRC into the blood-sucking universe. That was insane.
TestYourLuck has been through the ringer on several occasions here to get to this level of play. I mean, it has been riding Nagoriyuki, like, ride or die the entire time since the launch of the game. Has that mutual understanding.
You gotta respect somebody who's able to play the same character for 4 years now, ride or die, not switching at all. And again, TestYourLuck is showing that because they keep getting Atheist in the corner, keep checking them every time. You see them checking those lows, getting those Beyblades. Another very fast round, and now this is going to be potential set point.
Go back. A little bit of blood gauge buildup here, but looks like, yeah, we were banking on the BSU, and that one slim margin of error is still at least getting you a hair's breadth away from blood.
Very close, and ooh, Atheist able to find an opening. able to put TestYourLuck into the corner, but just trying to get a little bit of chip damage right now. Very good backdash.
Really itching for that Blood Rage there, and it's a good read from Atheist, just recognizing the level that we're at, but doesn't recognize their own situation here with the RC at the BSU. That is 3-1 victory for TestYourLuck, and you gotta be, that's not the president, right?
Duel 1.
Who is Gerald again? No, Gerald's the... Who is Gerald? Oh, Gerald. Gerald. You said Gerald.
Gerald. I mispronounced that, my fault.
You pronounced it right, and I just, for some reason, thought you said Gerald. Here we are, Kensei versus Goats on Slayer, though. Makes a lot of sense in this matchup here, honestly. You do not want to be caught in those awkward positions, as Johnny got comfortable with the pace of the match. They got a good here with Slayer. 2H, an immediate spend for Super, just to close the gap.
Definitely putting it back in Goat's favor too, able to chase Kensei into the corner, anti-air them, but you're getting jabbed, getting RRC'd, stuck back into the corner, send them sky high. Kensei going to keep it locked in.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Slash starts. There's so much counter poke against Goats here. Get a little too handsy with some map hunches here. Okay, so let's get Shock State again. Futre Arc still going to maintain our turn, and this corner pressure is going to be insane. And this is the unfortunate thing. Goats, I guess at this point we can just say that Goats plays a couple characters that have no defensive options out of the corner, right? You have, of course, your universal mechanics get out, but Slayer, true reversal, Dany the same thing, unless you try to go for supers. The same can be applied here for Slayer. Side swap does get the close slash. Another one.
Okay, here we go, gets the super fireball, already going to secure a hard knockdown on Goats. Kensei immediately going in with the kick, already able to take them out.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I see you.
See how this neutral goes. Oh, immediate 2H forcing that burst.
That's the thing, is that some of these hits are coming out just as stray hits. They're not... There's no information on the field right for you to pull off like that 2-8. You just kind of did it and felt like it was going to work here. And this is the kind of set play that you're going to be looking at right now with Kensei really coming out on top here. This is just a catch up because the connection of spectating. But yeah, I mean, that was a hard call out there. Kensei kind of understands the assignment here at this point. It's just, you're in a panic state. I'm going to let you make the mistakes where I can just really capitalize on them. 2 games up here for Kensei.
Mm-hmm. Kensei playing very strong, as you can see from those past 2 rounds, where even on those straight hits, like you said, we saw 2H, we saw a burst when they felt like, they were in a really bad spot, but every time Kensei is able to make a comeback, bait the burst, because the burst was in a situation where Kensei felt, okay, this is going to come out, where the 2H, we had our burst on lock, and from there, there really was no follow-up. I feel like if Goats does want to make the reversal come out here against Kensei, obviously very hard, because as we said, it's a tough route to go through. I'm just trying to see the player names because I'm pretty sure
I saw Zappa just walk in, but hold on now.
Hold on, because now that I'm remembering, that was the Soul ult on Kai, and that is Mikesaftig's ult.
Well, no, that is also Kensei's ult.
That is. Oh, they both play that ult. Oh, I've never seen. Am I going crazy?
Kensei had been bouncing around, but it was sticking with the Soul throughout TNS this Monday. So.
Wait, Kensei on Soul?
Well, I mean, sorry, Soul Color.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Those two are just so like. Whenever they play against each other, they like to, of course, play Soul and Kai, the lower matchup. But sometimes I like to go on the other alts when they do play against each other. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're just mixed matching like that.
Settled out here in just a second. Put this here because there's still one more game for Kensei. I'll try and take against Goats. We can get that, and then we'll move on to our other sets after, of course. While Zappa jumping in, which would mean Mikesaftig would be the next competitor to go up against Zappa. If that is the case.
Mm-hmm. Have to figure out when that is. Gotta, Now that there's one more game, there still is a chance to reverse sweep here. It is 1st to 3 throughout the bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Kensei's no longer in the room, Stars. That is Zappa in front of us here. Kensei just felt, I've done enough. This is a ton of damage on goats right now.
Wonder where Kensei went.
But yeah, I'm taking a quick gander at some of this Lucy art, and I can see how some folks might have saw that use that grappler shot. The more I see Lucy, I'm telling y'all, it's 100% Elton. With just not even Elton. It's Phono. Lucy just plays Phono.
I mean, I can see it. I can see it.
Gonna pull you back in with an attack. It's like Phonon does. She can push you away. Look, yeah, this is just Phonon.
Hold on, let me pull up those stills again.
Kensei had a controller and PC crash. The controller disconnected and the PC crashed.
That is unfortunate. A 2-in-1 combo.
Well, you know what? At the very least, it happened when you were getting the dub. Actually, it might have happened right at the end, and I think we just gave him the point. But she was gonna kill anyways, chat. Like, I can't.
Like, we were already at the wall as Kensei. The wall was gonna get broken. Okay.
Hammer there, drops out a little early. Good challenge on the heavy stun edge. And get the shatter.
Okay, able to utilize. Oh, nice catch on that DP.
The Power Bunker follow-up, though. Gotta reset.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
It's okay, it's
Ghost
okay.
did
Still got
ask
the
that
round.
we counted as a victory for Kensei. Okay.
Okay, I got you.
He's 2-8. Huge 2-8 right there. I got the lift off the shock state. Such a great addition. Combo off the shock state TP. Very smart stuff. And the red RC for the victory. Kensei 3-0. Perfect.
Oh,
No, it's one more.
We still got one
more.
more.
I forgot it. We didn't.
But immediately baiting the burst there too, and the backdash is not going to be living. Okay.
I'm writing off notes already. I'm so sorry, guys. Red RC. It's about to be a perfect again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, 3-0, perfect. As I was saying, as decreed by the script.
The script. Everyone's just conforming to the Kai truth.
Stun edge, pound start here, going for full screen positioning. Woo! The left, right, and doesn't get the throw this time. It's going to be Wild Zap to get the throw. This is the mix I was talking about here. Great offensive prowess here. Once you close that gap, hammer off the Dandy step.
Shown that. Force the burst. Trying to just dive your way in there, but getting caught in the air by Mikesaftig. Now it's their turn. Couldn't break the wall. YRC could be bad.
Our crush, quite the vapor thrust. No, Mike, what are you doing? Get too saucy with it. That might have been a stun edge setup right there. So the vapor thrust. It would have been interesting at that range. You can drag it install. Not close enough to extend the combo, but you block, Mike. Yes, you are.
Nice block there to be able to save their lives on the dragon install. Definitely a lot more back and forth, especially because Wild Zappa, as you pointed out before, already going dandy. But we got the left-right mix-ups, or not mixing, out of that combo starting up for Mikesaftig. But at least we get 2P. We're fine.
Trying to backdash some of these dandy steps here, but we constantly go for that hammer. Go for the crush. There it is. Side swap. Heavy addition.
Okay, there we go. Mikesaftig close to burst if they want to use it, but just going to stun dipper their way in. Force our RC. Bag it. Going back to McDonald's because you're going to be bagging those fries, bro.
Oh, we got the jump, so we're going to avoid the super. No RC to save yourself. Plenty of meters to extend the corner and get the victory. First game to Mike.
Nice job there, of course, going to Mike, going to be able to keep themselves alive against Wild Zappa. But Wild Zappa, you know, they're still able to call out a lot of openings from Mikesaftig, especially those with DPs. That's something that a lot of these DP strong characters utilize a lot. You know, you see it on Leo, you see it, of course, on Kai. They'll go for DP because they know they can get, you know, good advantage in some situations. But when a DP whiffs, that's the thing. It's high risk, high reward. So they get punished hard for them.
Yeah, we know Mike certainly likes to take a lot of risk in between those opportunities. Still living like a soul player. Back in the swing of things we go. Slayer up against Kai. See how the round start. I do like how crazy that Wild opened up, right? Just trying to make the left-right potential. Really going for Dandy pressure. Mostly stick with the slash version of Dandy. Getting that guard crush as opposed to, or not the guard crush of slash, the heavy version does, but still keep things guessing for Mikesaftig, who's trying to backdash a lot away from it. You can still challenge some of this stuff off of Dandy stuff. As far as
Very good poke there, and already forcing the burst off of Wild Zappa, having to go in. Gotta remember they can always teleport dash. And already Mikesaftig, yeah, we're just gonna be taking you straight to the wall, and we're gonna be crushing it. Gotta ride the lightning, buddy.
Already down on resources in terms of burst gauge and the Wild assaults. No burst to stop this onslaught of damage that's about to come through with 6H conversion.
There we go. Able to get it back to where we started, but gotta be watching out. Gotta be watching your frames. Gonna be able to stay alive there, but riding the lightning again. Okay.
Very brave callouts here from Mike. Take a round up.
Duel 2.
Cautious on those gaps that you're giving.
Hit down, able to hit the fireball there into the DP. Definitely gonna be, oh no, we're gonna be dropping the combo, not breaking the wall.
Nice. Master Hammer that time, but not able to follow up. Like, get the 2P. That's the way that works out. Hammer still gonna get that guard crush. Foul Bunker will get punished.
Nice. Has the first though in order to make their way out. Mikesaftig trying to play a little bit more careful.
Wow.
Literally just gets the K and rides the lightning. Wait for that one normal to be able to create an opening and then just super it out.
Playing at those whiff punish ranges here and going for that 5K quick conversion. Just easy peasy to close that out there. And it stops that Dandy pressure, right? So even if you go for Master Hammer, that 5K will interrupt it there. Still get that quick super opportunity. We'll leave for Mikesaftig right now.
We'll be seeing if Mikesaftig is going to be able to continue this to the perfect 3-0 against Wild Zappa, or if they're going to be able to make that reverse sweep, make sure that they, you know, go into the winner side up top 8 instead of the loser. It's definitely more ideal. Already 2H, okay.
Guard crush as the Dandy K for a low. Too far for the far slash. Back it up. No, that was far.
Nice. Try to secure guard crush, but again, cannot break the defense on Mikesaftig. Gonna be able to just jump in on you, put you in the corner, fireball hit, flip in on you. Gonna get another opening, and we're gonna be breaking.
Jump goes with the JS. Not quite used to how often we're seeing this Dandy Heavy come out from Wild Zappa. There it is. I was wondering when it was going to come because you have your air throw opportunity. You can still use close slash opportunity to interrupt. Preemptive enough. There's also, you know, as we saw, 5P, especially 5P. That's a great anti-air check against the Master Hammer.
There we go, though. Gonna be blood sucking in here, but Mikesaftig gonna find their opening, ride the lightning, gonna be sending you for the hard knockdown, as this could be the last chance for Wild Zappa. Immediately BRCing, but it just all gets blocked, and you get anti-air tier 2, but following up. Oh, that's it. That's it.
The exact same way we won the last game here. The quick 5K super conversion. That's a 3.
Challenge me again whenever you like.
I'm jumping out. Do it again.
Action. I do that myself whenever I'm getting streamed in a match. It's like, all right, let those intros roll, because that's how we build up. That's how we build up hype, especially on this round start. And immediately going to test your luck. Beyblade coming through, and the DP gets blocked. Okay.
Grounded punish, but we still got the counter hit. Ooh, wanted to interrupt the heavy slash, but was not quite close enough yet. It was Kensei still ran into that stun edge there.
Trying to backdash again.
Pick up a little bit too far for anything further. Blocks the blood rage. Pressure going. Whoa. And no fear from Kensei there. That was 50% tension on the side of Test Your Luck, which could have been a super high pressure. Same S. Close slash pressure. We get the shatter with 6H.
Already jumping through, able to land a fireball from the air, cross up, able to get the RRC2. Kensei's cooking now. DP to lead into the corner, break the wall, and there we go. Gonna be taking it off, taking some out, gonna be able to tie it up a little bit and block the BRC.
R slash will. What a 2P. And no RC, no less of a cross under. Doesn't have the meter for super, but should get our shatter. Ah, too far. There it is. Up to 5P approach, first game for Kensei.
Really strong from Kensei there, especially that end where they just RRC'd right after the 2P. We're seeing that from Kensei and from Mikesaftig. These Kai players, you know, just press one button. If we see that one button hit, RRC. The hit confirms are on point from these Kai players tonight.
We'll see how this continues, though. Test your luck. Looking to try to turn this around here. I do like how we approached that first game. At least the first round. Not closing it here. And yeah, I don't need to guess anymore. The moment I see the overhead come through, I'll DP right at you. Too late. Quick reaction from Kensei.
He's got the gold burst off too to throw into the corner.
Wow! Back dash, but yeah, the reversal super. Kensei gonna get out of this corner.
Instantly bursted though from Test Your Luck. Really needs to figure out a way to get back. Gets vaulted over. Can we keep blocking on shock state?
That blood gauge helping to get that R slash, or heavy slash rather. Because we got the slash series, we're able to lower that blood gauge just a bit to survive without rage. But Kensei gets the final shot off with the air stun edge.
Completely beautiful, and we're already at wall break for Test Your Luck, trying to make a run back against Kensei, but they still have quite a way to go, especially since Kensei, you know, flipping in there, gets the wild assault, and it's pretty much just going to be returned in favor.
Oh, you're going to close up the air throw. That's a scary spot to be. That could have been a JS cover for Kensei. Could have been testable for JD instead of the throw, and I'm willing to bet that's exactly what Test Your Luck wanted, was JD as opposed to throw. Was holding on to a direction instead.
Nice, low profile confirmed. Gets the charge gust off. There we go. Keep it going to the corner. Warp your way in and keep them out. 5 feet. Oh, gets bursted.
Here's 6-8. Doesn't even need the super, but still sends it. Gives you a little bit of pizzazz.
Duel 3.
Yeah, you know, finish off with some style points there from the super. It's not like it's going to matter anyway.
Here we go. Use that close slash pressure. Build up that risk gauge on Test Your Luck if they don't want to open up or try to check you.
Already trying to go up, try to 5K again, but Test Your Luck, trying to keep themselves alive. Oh, shouldn't have stopped blocking.
It seemed like it was the ideal time to get out of that corner. Test thought so, I thought so, but Kensei's reaction, the quick decision to go for that super here.
Very strong call out from Kensei. Pretty much just said, nah, you think you're safe, but I'm just going to super you. You're gone.
Your turn, I'm applying shock state even if you block it. You're going to stay in the court.
That's the thing. Any fighting game, even like mainly Guilty Gear 2, it's just like we want to secure that corner, and anything we have to sacrifice, we will, to make sure that you stay in your corner and you do not breathe after.
slashes here. Daring test your luck to play that range. 2S. Now that we've earned quarter here, AH is the approach. Oh, wow.
Up though. Watch out for some of these attacks, but hey, we still get our super off, but we get low profiled again.
All out there. 2S is the snipe that we got before we can get within range. A approach is still keeping that positive pressure here. Want to call out here. Recognize the Fukyo. Quick DK to interrupt. The shock state almost had the full extension, just the early drop.
Pardon me?
He's going to be able to keep Test Your Luck in the corner in shock state 2. Blocks the YRC. Very huge for Kensei to keep up their pressure.
So, I sniped and... Wow, I'm not even sure you needed the backdash, but still well-timed here from Kensei. Lets it rip. UP. I don't have to finish, but oh my goodness.
Kensei doesn't care. Doesn't care about your blood rage. They're gonna stun Dipper right in. They're gonna immediately assault you.
Especially because you can't block it after, right? You're just still caught in that utter state. I was surprised at the fireball that connected. Here we go. BSU. Test. Open season. We're trying to make this approach, and we're certainly gonna try. What a paper thrust for Kensei. Fast drift. Let's get air combo routing.
For the YRC. A little bit of a trade. Just trying to back up. Able to anti-air. RRC. Are we finishing this off here in the corner? Yes, we are. Pull it up here myself. But speaking of pulling up, we got... There it is. Chimera. Still gonna be the Chimera.
Okay. Try to get heavy. There we go.
Okay, shock state on Mikesaftig. Where's the burst?
Sneak at that 2K, but Dany's already closing that gap. It's going to be a battle of the shock state. Tap dust connected. They're very sneaky from Dany.
Very sneaky indeed. Going to be able to break the wall on Mikesaftig. Still in shock state. Got to be careful, especially because you're getting anti-aired into the corner. Got one last chance. Just get stun dipped to be punished. Starting off. There we go. Got the shock on Mikesaftig.
Massive counter hit. Still though, the shock applied. A very tricky 5K. It's so difficult to tell when it's actually active there.
We're going to be riding the lightning too. It's going to be very rough for Mikesaftig to come back from this, especially with this hard knockdown. But we've seen them come back from worse. BRC into the throw, put Maza into that corner.
6P. Lift off here. Full corner carry. Trying to go for the dash again.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Nice job from Dany on Maza. Gonna be.
Died over there. Somebody just died.
I know. Okay, to put into context, my roommates and one of my friends is in the living room. Two of them being the griefers on the grill, and they've just been yelling for the past hour. And I wish I knew what they were yelling about. I don't know.
Really upset that Dany took the W.
I guess I'm laughing. This is so quiet between the two of us, and then he just yells.
I put money on this. I put money on Mike winning, and Dany's still taking her dub.
You know, that would be a reason to yell, especially because look the way that Dany's just finessing Mikesaftig. Oh my goodness.
Got here. Blue Ray just using our pressure. Or here finds it with the far slash. Great HSE just to make sure we can apply our own shock state once again. Thank you for plus frame pressure. Whoa! Great challenge from Dany. Actually taking that step forward, calling out the retreat from Mikesaftig, but to no avail as Mike continues their offense. FP range and That's just Dany's special, right? Like, if I can't get out of this corner, I will force it once I get that hit with the Wild Assault. I was able to carry with the Ride the Lightning. Positive bonus here. Build back that resource we spent.
Burst though active for Mikesaftig if they want to use it, but they're going to be riding that lightning to the left side, break the wall. One last chance if they want to come back out for this second game. BRC, save a little bit of life. Get an opening?
Wait, Dany first. Yeah, the throw.
All you gotta do is throw him, Kai. There's so much damage versus 2 frame, and you just able to go crazy after.
Two games up is Dany. Dany too hungry to play some Guilty Gear. You see the score for Dany, 13,000. That's the highest level I've ever seen for any Guilty Gear competitor. I'm sorry. Keep telling Dany there's other video games. I don't think he understands.
Oh, gotta lock into Guilty Gear. What are you trying to do playing other games? That's cheating.
You could play River City Girls. You could play Net Impact. Or...
playing Net Impact.
You know... You could play Dodgeball. The Kunio-kun Dodgeball game.
That's true. You know, just saying on the Arc system where it's trained. You know, we're still in the same home. We're fine.
RC. As long as you can reduce some of that risk gauge, it's going to be very beneficial for Mike. I mean, next strike still is going to be almost certainly kill combo. And yeah, there's the burst. Maintain the corner. RC to extend for more damage. Shatters though. Okay. So Mike is the only one to do Dragon Install and win. So the Soul players can Dragon Install. Got it.
Having problems playing Kai? Just play Soul and then go back to Kai. Gonna be better.
And then use the Soul color.
Just showing how strong you are on that Soul, but it looks like Dany Maza does not care. Just gonna be going from one side of the stage to another. No signs of stopping too. When's the flip off? Okay.
Duel 3.
Wow. I didn't realize that Dany had a stronger bird.
He's stronger like that. You know, able to DP there, able to poke there. No different. They're keeping our burst active for Mikesaftig. They don't want to use it yet.
Reserve the Wild Assault, guaranteed. Try to flip over the stun edge, which is certainly doable. There's your 6B. No way. You know what? You're crazy, Dany. There's no reason for you to DP, but it worked.
Worked just because Mikesaftig was just trying to walk up on you in a standard block, so you're fine there. Able to find your overhead opening, shock state, tap does, RC, nothing's working. Oh, no, there we go. There's the burst.
Honestly, to Mike's credit, he's only been tap dusted once in this entire set. I mean, as an opener. As an opener. Sorry. That'd be cool. As an opener. Nika tonight, we're not going to get Johnny. It's Nagoriyuki and Slayer, a battle of the vampires. Blade all over again.
Oh, the vampires. Not even a matchup I think I've seen so far on the caster's desk at all. So very excited. Already starting out strong for Goats. My goodness, the left rights.
Very good conversion. And they get the 2S pullback. Side swap off Dany's step to get the pile bunker shattered. RC. What a time to 2H. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man, Goats is just running circles around Atheist right now. Wait a minute, though. Atheist coming back, going to be putting Goats in the corner.
No, how come Slayer doesn't have to worry about blood rays?
Man, that's a little unfair for Atheist to have to deal with as a vampire.
Like, is it because Nagoriyuki is like a newer vampire? That'd be, that'd be cool. I'm still fresh on the vampire style, so I'm not used to that. Oh, nice, got the back dash into the palms. Challenge for 2 feet. And it's still really smart to go for that 2H there, though, because if it was Fukyo, it's going to catch. If it was Beyblade, it would at least catch the projectile. Still give you opportunity challenge there. But Blood Rage will seal your fate. Goats, take that first game.
Very strong coming out from Ghost there already. You see the absolute mix they're doing from the teleport, dash, left, right, of course the Dandy too. Really mixing up AtheistExorcist right now. But of course, it's a first to free, so you still got time to download how your opponent wants to play. So I imagine they're going to be watching a lot more for these left-right mix-ups. I mean, we did see near the end there a little bit of a P mash in order to get back out of that left-right. So I imagine it might be a similar thing.
Yeah, and you know, it's really great to see that we had that preemptive call to go for that 2H even of just trying to draw the line before we see Atheist make that approach, whether it be Fukyo or try to take the offense. We have that slow startup already cleared out and draws the line of the linear approach that Nagoriyuki has to take, and it's a safe bet. See exactly right here, you're catching the startup.
Nice. Okay, here we go. Already Blood Rage or Atheist. Gonna be able to catch that Dandy. Okay.
That's what I want to see more of. Especially coming from, oh my goodness, Kensei earlier? Very succeeding.
Always able to catch off those Dandies. Gotta make sure you know where your opponent's going next. But still, the health being drowned out from Blood Rage didn't do any favors for Atheist there.
Serious though, 6P. Oh wow.
Nice.
Reset off the 2K to get that counter hit close slash.
This time, you know, we're sealing the deal with this shit. It's not for no style points. We're doing this to make sure that Ghost does not get up on 1 HP too. Just gotta get one good hit. There it is.
Only 2K 2D? Easy.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Ghost can respond to this.
5K interrupt, great way to kick things off.
Someone out there with 2 being open, got the corner 2.
Jesus.
We're definitely gonna be. Oh my goodness!
The Blood Rage combo. You got hit with the H. You're dead.
Nice stuff from Atheist.
Yeah, I'm loving in this iteration of Guilty Gear that they've made it possible to combo into some of these unique mechanics, right? Whether it be Blood Rage or Dragon Install, for example, it makes them more useful, right? You're going to see that more often because it's possible to combo into or finish the job through that routing.
And it's definitely proving to be very useful, especially for AtheistExorcist there to be able to stay alive off of that Blood Rage. Now going to be, of course, 1-1. And as I said before, you know, AtheistExorcist able to start calling out Ghosts a lot more. Already going to be able to pee them out of the sky.
Jesus, that max range 2H really setting the pace here. As Atheist, backdash. It's to get the palms again, but it's Scoot for the teleport attempt here, at least the dash attempt, rather.
Gotta again be watching for these left rights, able to block a lot of it. Oh, got hit that time though.
Yeah, of course, they can't block forever. Offensive first to maintain this corner. No super though. Missed time. Never mind. You know, it was all time.
It's all part of their vision. Nothing dropped is ever miscalculated. It's all part of the plan.
Would have been a great opportunity though to forward tech off the wall, so at least you reset the neutral. Have Goats' back against the wall. But I think Atheist is feeling really comfortable right now, at least in this round.
So weirdly, you know, we just got our super off, able to secure hard knockdown on Goats. Gonna have a little bit of time in order to start, but ooh, gets thrown immediately and stuck in the corner after a 2D.
Shatter.
For the
See
BRC.
the backstep coming in again every single time. Backdash in the slash. There's the OTG close slash to close out the round. 6H finish. Atheist falling to an overwhelming offense coming from Slayer.
Starting to see A lot of defensive capability coming out here, mainly from Goats, but of course, mainly just revving up that mix-up game up to 11, making sure they're playing a lot faster than Atheist can catch them with. Still got the level 666, so maybe that'll come into clutch here. You know, the last-ditch effort. Make sure they don't get out of the top 8 here and now.
When hell comes a-calling, you have what it takes to answer back against it. That's so quotable, but very least, it sounds pretty awful.
It does. That's again with that level 666. Literally got hell on their side.
It's got 5 HP. Damage. DP was a guess. Dany backwards. We're finally seeing the super reversal come through.
This hard stuck in the corner there too. Wild Assault forward, tried to tap dice, wasn't successful. Watch out for the RRC, able to get through the block. ERC, what Goat's gonna try to do to counteract that? It's wrong. All a part of the plan. You don't understand. All part of the plan.
White Wild Assault's gonna come out in spades right now for Atheist. 8 shatter. No, get the range on the DP that we called out there though. Waiting for the burst for quite some time there, and Goats finally gives it up.
Okay, Atheist gonna be able to pop off the super, secure that hard knockdown again, and this is gonna be really rough for Ghost to try to come back through, especially again with that hard knockdown. YRC though might help them out here. Woo.
Right back in the hunch, the side swap. Dark Crush, another PSU looking for the universe counter. Get it all that delayed 2H, but it keeps up your turn, and Atheist comes out on top right now. It's 2-all.
2-2, and the first game 5 of the night here, especially as both of these players are just kind of going back and forth on each other, able to download what the other's trying to do so consistently. As now it's just going to be up to, is Goats going to be able to figure out a way to stop AtheistExorcist, especially because, again, a lot of these neutrals are going straight to Atheist because they're always able to find an opening against Goats at the start.
The overwhelming offense coming from Goats can be a little tricky to deal with as well. Atheist seems to be finding a groove and trying to call these things out. Wild Assault again for round start though. This time I'm going to get Dany on the K. Look at this. And see, you're so well blocked. You can't block forever on these left-rights coming from Goats. For throws, challenges come through. Hey, that's also a great one. Go for the guard cancel. 5 lead does get the conversion.
Nice. Now we're going to be breaking the wall here. Of course, once again, with our super, going to be securing that hard knockdown against Goats. Going to be having burst active, so we got to figure out a good way to utilize it as a little bit unexpected. Make sure we do not get that baited, stuck in the corner though, and getting hit, able to pop it off.
Stop extension there, but still, RC able to close the gap. Looks like Atheist might be making the comeback here. The reverse sweep potential. Hold on.
There might be some potential for the reverse sweep, especially as we're already securing our first wall break of this round. Backdashing from that 2H, and we already got Goats stuck in the corner. No, we don't. They're mixing.
Nice. Close slash. Counter hit is huge here.
Our knockdown again. Ooh. Watch out for the Dandy. Throw the Dandy. We were calling out before. BRC. Secure that wall. Don't have enough meter, but it's fine. How's this going to turn out?
It's 100 meter on the side of Goats right now. Guard cancel away. It's high noon between two vampires. YRC. All resources off the table. And even if they could finish the job with Slash series there, we still have Wild Assault on deck to go for another Gatling series to try to challenge. That will do Atheist 3-2 over Goats.
Remain so confident.
Very close set. A reverse sweep.
Nagoriyuki win.
A reverse sweep? I mean, that's right. You got to secure your win. You got to make sure that there's no funny business involved. It'd be like, yeah.
That's what they tell you. You know, if you ever get into any sort of martial arts sport, an action sport, they tell you don't stop until They tell you to stop. You don't want to get caught. You just do wrestling. You don't stop until the whistle blows. You don't stop. All right, they're going to replay the game from the start. 0-0. That's very generous. Very generous.
Yes.
That's me, though. We all know where I stand on this.
Where do you stand on the Pro Controller?
What Pro Controller?
I don't know. That's what I always think of when somebody says, "Okay, I'm standing on this." It's a tweet that always goes around about the Switch Pro Controller. And like, where do you stand on the Pro Controller? I forgot where it started, but people just talk about
I like
standing.
it, actually. It's pretty good. I don't know about standing on it. I know Saki, Ram Blue competitor, plays on the Wii U.
Really? Sick.
Zappa already 50% health now. Should take the game, Zappa. You're going to turn this around. You're going to regret it.
And that first round, make sure that they regret their buttons. Doesn't seem like it's happening. No, gonna be getting that wall break.
Take that first game, Zappa. It's always... It's funny when that happens because something you know is going to beat you.
An opening.
Just like... I'm taking that game. What do you mean you're taking that? I'm going to take that game. I'm going to destroy you after. I got one game. Technicality? RTG doesn't report that.
Mods, you know, their health went to 0. The rules of the game still played out. So, where's my pride? Where's my pride?
5K pickup. Oh man, Rakki is cooking right now.
Holy, yeah. Once their buttons were in the right place, now they're really cooking Zappa. Able to get that throw off. RRC, return to sender. That's the first game.
See, Zappa, you should have taken it. You're too kind. I don't know what happened behind the scenes. They may have had no choice, and that's...
I love we're just laying into Zappa, like, no, argue for your points. Just like a little devil on their shoulder.
Time. I mean, there was one time I played against a kid in a Smash tournament. Their parents were looking right at me as I was destroying their child.
Did not care. Like, welcome to the real world, buddy. Welcome to Smash.
I said, hey, my $5 is on the line. I'm gonna need that back.
You take money from a child.
Hey, you came into the arena, put money up. Everybody can get it.
Duel 1.
You know, you don't just. You're gonna learn today. You think I'm gonna be nice to the kid? Be like, oh, you know what? Here's my $5. No, I'm not some charity case. Neither are you. It's not Make-A-Wish. You're gonna catch his hands.
Do not care if you're a child or not, you're gonna get beat. Just reminds me about like those Switch kiosks where like little kids play against like MK Leo. Like they're gonna learn.
There was actually discourse. I know we're really on top. There was that Evo discourse. Like, you take the million, or you let the Make-A-Wish kid win.
I'm taking $1 million. What? That's $1 million.
Use it. Anyway,
who's gonna pay for my mansion though? Okay, that's messed up, but you get my point. Dog eat dog world.
Duel 2.
Round up Rakki here. Another dominant round over side swap with the hammer. Let's see, back against the wall, so that incentivizes more opportunity for vapor thrust. Steal out some of these turns. We go for Dany step. Some back dash. Nice anti-air 6
We got the wall right now. Gotta continue it a little bit to get that wall break. There we go. While Zappa gonna do to try to counteract. Oh, immediately going for the super, going to connect.
Wow, 6B right back at you, but not left right in here. Back against the wall. Cyber rank with the raid. Thank you so very much. Really fishing for that new age.
Fishing again for that wall break. 1 HP. Gotta make sure you don't get hit right now, but Rakki does not have a lot of health too. YRC, burst the YRC. Very smart there. Oh, but gets just anti-aired right there.
2-0 lead for Rakki right now. Holy balls indeed.
Holy balls indeed. Okay, yeah, 2-0 right now. Still coming down from our off-topic conversation, but you know, once the buttons were in place, Rakki's been really tearing at Wild Zappa. Now it's a last-ditch effort situation. You know, if Wild Zappa does not come back in this game, it's over for them tonight.
Ooh. I mean, can we stop the bleeding here? Should you have taken that first game? Who knows?
Still gonna be pushing it.
If it's the Make-A-Wish kit, do you reset the move?
If it's from a button issue, you know, I'll be kind.
This kid only wants one thing in the world: wants to win wants to win Evo. That's their Make-A-Wish wish.
I don't think I should be the one to answer that question. I'm not the Evo competitor myself. We should ask Nitro.
But you're in their path.
Oh, true. Okay. I'm in their path. Okay. I want to win though.
You could just abstain too. Still, and look, he was actually about to make this comeback as well. Zappa, just one combo away, but takes the extra leap here on the double jump to avoid the air throw.
Pardon me? For the holy order.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
He only needs one round in order to take the win on Wild Zappa. Already trying to neutral skip. Doesn't even matter. Just gets kicked. Just gets thrown. Got in the corner. Just gets fireballed.
Slow. I've got you now.
Oh no, with Red RC to back it up. Shatter for shock state, so we're already continuing a positive scenario in the next situation.
Shout for the Dandy with a jump block and able to make their way out of the corner. Wild Assault your way in. Do it again. Gets the throw, seals the deal. Rakki gonna be moving on, knocking Wild Zappa out of the bracket.
Challenge me again whenever
Yeah,
you
but
like.
no one would have known. If he would have taken that first game,
Duel 1.
game.
Let's rock.
I'm very kind to my opposition, so I gave them the game. But speaking of games, we're immediately into the next game with Mikesaftig versus AtheistExorcist.
Have that first Nagoriyuki impression here. It's crazy. We're gonna have nothing but wait. It's gonna be Nagoriyuki Kai, and then next is gonna be Nagoriyuki Kai, and after that, it's gonna be Kai Mirror. Nice. Does get Clone to pull through.
Wait, hold on. We only had 3 characters in this entire tournament. A solid 3.
An opening.
You also just let me enter. I would have shaken it up.
Who do you play?
Soul and Dio.
Oh yeah, no, you would have shaken it up. You would have shaken it up. Me too. I played Chip. I would have died to Nago, and I would have died to Slayer, but you know, it's diversity. It's diversity.
Exactly. It's about diversity. 6P. Let's get blocked out with the extended recovery. That's the opening there for Mike to try to challenge.
See? Nice Beyblade.
Oh, no.
Grab though.
Yep,
Mikesaftig
blood
gonna
rage.
take full advantage.
Yeah, Mike recognizes, and that is just situational awareness from the side of Mike, and very important in a matchup like this. You recognize that your opponent might start getting desperate for a BSU because of the position that their blood gauge is at, and that was the last-ditch effort from Atheist. Fukio forward was going to put you over the edge, had the BSU, so Mike made the safe call to go for neutral jump, because even if you did press button after, it's rage. And you reset neutral, you lose health, and Mike still takes their turn back. So it was almost certain that it was going to be BSU there. That's something that Atheist needs to watch out for. If they look back at their sets in this bracket here, they too often push themselves over into blood rage in uncontrollable situations. We had the one game, that was our last set, where we really turned the tide, popping blood rage, guaranteed our victory. Nice 2.
Really good snipe there on Mikesaftig, making them just try to back away and throw fireballs like they were Maru. Ooh, nice blood rage coming out. RC.
Use the throw just to extend the time that blood rage will linger. 6P. Not able to get the full conversion though. Did not get the meter we're looking for.
Focus.
Air throw goodness. Nice finish coming from Atheist. If we would have gotten just over that threshold of 50%, it would have been a red RC right after the first hit of that stun dipper. It would have been a different story in favor for Mike.
Already coming out with the blood rage, but that just means Mikesaftig is gonna be go with the fireball into. Already got Atheist low. They're back in the corner.
Whoa. Just taking a vapor thrust there. JH didn't work, but we got the PRC JK. Still able to convert for a shatter.
PRC though, gonna save the day, able to get an opening. Here we go, tie up the rounds.
Duel 3.
Disastrous. Let's put ourselves in the bad spot with a stray DP.
It's just how you play Kai sometimes.
Blood Ridge, the overextension. The tail of this entire path Atheist has taken today.
Trying to block, able to jump over the teleport, able to catch the next one too. 1 HP. How you answering against Mikesaftig?
Away. Take that. Way on that tension gauge here, and one final air stun edge to finish the job. First game for Mike.
Aren't we 2-0 right now? Or am
I thought it was
crazy?
2 as well. I'm like, we're a couple games up.
Yeah, we're up there. Mikesaftig only just needs one more win if they want to move on in the losers quarterfinals.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Start here, full distance. Just waiting for something to happen at full screen. You have all the time in the world to react. Decides to be a Fukyo, or if Atheist decides to go for a clone, try to sneak in that 6B. It was great recognition, but too early on the jump bar. Very tricky to come landing with the button there, and Atheist, perfect reaction here, trying to go for the close slash. But again, that blood rage. Oh, you didn't finish the job, Mike!
No, they did. You know, they were able to take their opponent down. That's finishing the job by definition. They're fine.
Good IBs, actually. Keeping Nagoriyuki close and personal. Throw punish. Nice.
Move to block. Still a lot of blood going to Atheist way. We're so close.
Mike is just waiting for the mistake to come from Atheist. If you're going to do the work for me, by all means. But we are at a 50% life deficit here, and danger is going to be a factor. First off the table, there it is. Mike recognizes it's not a matter if, it's only a matter of win. Red RC to guarantee the kill. 3-0 victory for Mikesaftig over Atheist.
You must train your
Exorcist.
mind.
Honestly, it is just what?
I did not. That's why I didn't even mention it. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, we'll let people's curiosity figure out what it is.
Round start, burst off the table immediately for Rakki.
An opening. Behold my true strength.
Oh, already putting TestYourLuck into that corner there, but now it's just a game of finding an opening against the defense. Side down in the air though.
Heavy is still chipping.
It's insane how much chip damage he can do. He can literally just do chip damage until an opponent's their health is that low. Chip. But either way, Ice Poke gonna be able to pop off the RC and the tap dance and secure the wall.
That's good. I'm telling you, when that change first hit, I was playing Nagoriyuki like I normally play against Nagoriyuki, and then, like 20 seconds in, I just look at my health, and go, wait a minute, I didn't even get hit. Like, why am I dead? Yep.
It's that chip, baby.
Oh wow, so we're gonna miss on the 2-8. We got RC to keep us safe. Yo, tragedy befallen. Our hero, Rakki, going for that gold burst.
Sometimes you go for the gold burst, and sometimes it just doesn't work in your favor. Just watched it happen, able to slash you out after that.
Test your luck. Good start here. I think the tell was certainly how early we wanted to spend that burst. I think that was a big deal.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ready though, gonna be going straight in, able to secure the command grab. Oh, look, it's 2P'd.
Yeah, that 6K was not timed as well as maybe we wanted it to. Or maybe we thought a Vapor Thrust was going to come from Rakki. Still have this full corner carry though, 6K to get you to stand up. Nice 2H to call the Foudre. Not close enough to the TP lift. Focus. Bet it all that slash after Fukio. That was huge actually.
Duel 2.
Very huge there. So he's backdashing a little bit. Rakki already getting hit down. Gonna be hit straight to the wall. And with a grab on wall 2, not gonna be in their favor.
H. BRC does get the anti-air. There it is. The BSU looking for another slash. Look at the 2H and finishes the game. 2-0 lead for Test Your Luck. An explosive set so far. And I do like how we ended that first round with the Fukio forward and then tried to... It instills the idea that you're going for BSU because your blood gauge is still pretty high, which is why we caught Rakki in that first interaction in the corner. So now you're guessing again. And at the end of that second round there, it's Fukio forward, but this time we go for BSU anyways. So now every single corner interaction is now going to be a guess against Rakki each time. We've not established a habit quite yet. Right here, 2D round start.
They make their way out a little bit, but Rakki's already forcing their burst. And they want to keep this corner against Test Your Luck, but they still got their burst. They're still going to use it, able to snipe on the low profile. Try to keep it going with the teleport dash. Stun dipper. Keep it going after the RRC.
Okay, no jumping out for you, but that risk gauge being so cranked. Blood Rage combo.
Lost focus.
Rush going low. Test Your Luck on match point. He had shut down the stun dipper. Oh no, too early on the 5D. Does get Vapor Thrust for the trouble. Rakki, gotta start fighting back and not whipping a Vapor Thrust like that. Supposed to be stun edge. Seal the fate. I can't believe 6H wasn't gonna kill there. 2S certainly will test your luck with a 3-0 victory over Rakki.
Hey, that is something I did forget. Dany has pulled up his Sin before, and it is whenever they go up against the guy. They will pull up the Sin. Feel better on that.
Straight, be a little more competitive with the driver. Cancel that with Gazelle Step into other options. That round start is looking pretty substantial on the side of Kensei.
Still just decimating Maza right now. There we go. They get the poke. Coming in with the steps, and we're just going to be RTLing all the way to that ball. So much damage.
Launcher, 2K pick up. Another Tyrant Barrel. So quickly, basically a 3-touch game at that point. Yeah, the backdash, the throw would have killed. Dany gonna go for a burst. Waits for the backdash, but an RC buys Kensei just a bit more time to finish the job.
This still leaves Kensei with a burst. Maza not gonna have one, might regret using that burst at the end. But Kensei already spent it on the Wild Assault, but gotta watch out. He's gonna be riding it through once again with RTL, but stopping it.
Cross under here, get a little bit of dash cancel. More momentum off the through there. Not to get the extension, just get the better position to recover in time. This counter. Ooh, no punish on the DP. Fortunate for Kensei. Nelstead, shatter.
Once again, gonna be running in. Able to secure the proof stomp. RRC gonna be taking it to a round 3. They're able to take the run back on Kensei.
Wait a minute, launch it!
Are we gonna counteract that? Nice poke coming out there from Maza. Already Zell stepping their way into a Tyrant Barrel.
Oh, catches the backdash. immediate burst from Kensei. The interrupted the throw. Still anyone's game at this point. The burst is off the table. What are we doing? Kensei!
Goes for the DP, and then PRCs it. You know, they just knew, okay, this is gonna whiff. Let me just make sure I don't get punished for it. Maza, though, is gonna play a little bit more in the neutral space right now, waiting for a good opening to whiff punish. RRC after tapped us. RRC after tapped us again. Okay.
Nice. Finds the opportunity to run in and grab victory. Dany. Good return to form here. Let's back to the lobby for a second to catch up with the competitors. Some first game. It was looking very scary after that first round, though.
Absolutely. Maza able to take that first game, but still very close between them and Kensei. So I imagine if Kensei is going to be able to stay calm, cool, and collected, that they're going to be able to find a way to counter this new sin coming out.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And you're tracking 5K. Still bullies their way in. Kensei owning that corner, but the side swap. Nice call on the burst. Dany whipping that first hit was the read that they were looking for to kind of pump the brakes. It works in their favor to take a massive lead in this round.
Of course, we secure the hard knockdown too. Able to open the defenses again. Got Kensei stuck in the corner. Throw gonna be broken this time. Gotta watch out for that JS, because if you don't, you're gonna get hit by it hard as Kensei's gonna start running in, but the throw!
Pirate Barrel to finish the round. Good stuff here for Dany.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Absolutely indeed great stuff, especially as Maza trying to, take it a little slow here, playing in a bit of a mid-range distance. Wait a minute, now they are.
Excuse me.
Smash here. 5H baits out a DP for it. Maximum range of that Tyrant Barrel. Guarantee our shatter here.
Again, tapped us, RRC, Wild Assault, pretty much spend everything here. Nice!
Just back one more time here. 2-0 lead for Dany.
One more win, and he wants to make their way towards the grand finals, have a spot secured and not have to face against one more opponent. Either way, gonna find out if they're able to secure it or not, as already Kensei's gonna throw you, Kensei's gonna put you in the corner, you're gonna throw you again. Will he stop it?
Oh! Some far slash though was poised to make a full punish, but Dany put a stop to it immediately with that first. Costly round start. Dany down 50%. See if we can jockey for a better position. Cleaned up on the back out there, but opens up on the fireball setup.
Gazelle step in there, and of course we're going to be riding lightning once again, sending Kensei flying. And now how are we going to be able to keep up this momentum? Not within the grab.
Anytime that we can get a full conversion into a positive bonus is a good time here for Dany, especially going into this next round. We're on the cusp of a first gate. A lot of that was simply because Kensei was doing damage. Coming out with an advantage start. Wild Assault just to extend a little bit further for that shatter. We ate a little snack in there, just one little bite.
Sin's still a growing boy. He needs some of their eats, especially when they got the opponent on the wall, and they got time for that. Tap dust, hit it. Gonna be able to secure another wall break there too, and a hard one at that. Maza saying, okay, I dropped one round, but DP. Uh-oh.
Down here, what a thrust.
Father like son. You get hit by a DP, just counter with your own Hawkbaker.
That far slash. Yes, we go for the extra Gatling. Thanks to that Wild Assault. FD. Get first one out of this corner.
Back into the corner. Gotta watch out. Gets thrown. Kensei on their game right now. Can Maza find any answers?
Yeah, dangerous game that we're playing here. Dany, one hit away from death. Locked into a crouch block. Was that FD? Does mean that we take our round sneaking in that tap dust.
Here we go. Kensei gonna be able to show some signs of life. Take their first game, but of course they still need to secure a reverse sweep if they want to secure secure that grand finals here. So now we got to figure out if they're able to keep up this momentum, because when the rounds go to Kensei, it really is in their control through most of the round. Maza always stuck in the corner, not finding any answers. So if we can keep that game up, then we can secure this 3-2.
Oh, nice counter hit. Ooh, too far for Sneak Driver. Nice IB. But keeping that close range here, threat against Kensei. Hoof stomp. Backdash, the spacing from Kensei. I think that's what's really changed up a little bit here, is that we're playing just outside the range of Dany. Trying to go for more whip punish opportunities, but Dany still comes out on top here with the shatter. Nice. Take out, right? Close up dash. Catching the backdash. Oh, slash.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Match point here.
Got caught on the backdash though. Has to play life, has to play defense right now. Find a way in, baby, with your stamina here. There we go. Gonna be driving themselves in. Secure the Tyrant Barrel, the hard knockdown, everything they need in order to get some more attention. Gets reflected.
What a 2K interrupt. That was 2S started that got shut down because of the RC.
Nice poke now too. Okay, Maza's got this. Got the RTL already started up. This could be really good. This could be Kensei's last chance here.
It's at the resources, but the hoof stomp counter hit. That's all she wrote. Dany will take it 3-1 over Kensei in this winner's finals.
Victory ever?
Nice stuff there coming out from Dany. Gonna be absolutely, but again, it's like you said, just gonna have to wait and see on how these players play. But now, already starting off, running in, Test Your Luck is already putting Mikesaftig in that corner, but they don't care. They're just gonna jump out.
For the Holy Order! An opening!
I'm also in here, run up throw the classic, the high keys game classic, of course.
Once again, Test Your Luck. Gonna be able to find some of the pose. Oh, but Wrist grab.
Tap dust, get a little extra height. It was wonky. That was gravity scaling not working in Mikesaftig's favor. We'll get a name swap here in just a second.
Nice poke coming out from Test Your Luck. It still gets knocked down.
Another woods, yeah, but you can make it a nightmare scenario, and that's actually a phenomenal call from Test Your Luck. The moment we were at the apex of the jump, Test Your Luck pushes the Fukyo, does the pushing a chip out scenario. Trying to FD away. Flash series for corner though, and committed. An overcommitment will cost you, especially against a character like Kai, but Luck picks up the pieces immediately.
This RRC2 able to stick the wall against Mikesaftig, send them flying. Test Your Luck trying to tear through them. We need just one more bit of chip after that snipe. We're going to find the healing. Yes, we are.
Your Luck draws first blood in this set.
Very strong coming out from Test Your Luck. Already a game in to take out their first, not their first, but take out a Kai, another Kai from the bracket, their second Kai.
Mankind knew that
This game number 2, and it's only going to get harder from here. Because right after this Kai, you're going into Kensei, and then right after Kensei, if you can pass the threshold of Kensei, you're going into Dany Maza here. Full screen, great patience. That's what I was wondering. If we just sit back on this blood gauge, you can go for heavy slash and threaten to start up a stun edge. Mike is certainly aware of it, trying to keep that position as far away as possible. What a backdash! Quick maneuvering from TestYourLuck. No. You were in a perfect position with the 2H to come up fast enough.
Get your way back in. It's fine. Drop it. Getting sniped. Oh, not in your favor. He's getting a little chip, making the danger happen to Mikesaftig. They have to rush in against you now.
He's taking a penalty though. This is actually a boon for TestYourLuck if we just close out the round. And there's the blood rage! No! You got the launch! You have what it takes! TestYourLuck just needs to try to take on surviving this guard. Uses the clone to blast through the stun edge and steal the round. What an insane round for TestYourLuck.
Oh my goodness, got so close there. Both of them in one hit. TestYourLuck though able to lock it in, send the clone to do the dirty work, and already getting the command grab. Oh my goodness, just clashing against that DP too.
That's the best circumstance for Mikesaftig in that moment, right there alone. The clash, the cancel out the quick action, take an opportunity to block. But TestYourLuck still going to come out on top here with a side flop and a super.
Alright, there we go. Hard knockdown. So close, but of course, Mikesaftig still has burst. Already going for the golden RRC, send the fireball. Gotta remember though, TestYourLuck got a burst too.
Back away from the far slash. The cross under here, wanting the anti-air. Not going to try to chase from the skies. Kept it grounded, kept it simple, and TestYourLuck 2-0 over Mikesaftig right now.
Ooh. Okay, the Nago is on point tonight. Only need one more game if we're going to be able to make it out against our second Kai.
Foundation of this. Wait a minute. This is a plan. Hold on. I think the final four Kais are communicating. We can't let Kai win. We just can't. We'll make it close.
Mankind knew that.
You know, last bracket.
Duel 1.
I mean, granted, it was Gold Lewis. That you know, those Kais right behind the Gold Lewis. So you think this is the plan here? You're trying to get Nagoriyuki nerfed now?
I see. Make sure that Kai still stays under the radar, but we get all the big hitters nerfed. You know, I understand that. I might be on the sides of Kai in that circumstance.
You know not what you asked for here. Adam, you know not what you asked for.
I played Chip. I know exactly what I asked for. I want him dead.
Is 5P interrupt 6P version. Match point for TestYourLuck. Back. ESU just goes off the wayside. Ooh, beautiful jump in with the JS.
Unfortunate there.
Either Foudre Arc or jumping was going to happen. Committed to a 2H. Slash series drains a ton of blood away. Side swap here. This will shatter.
So not going to be able to get up on the ground, especially after that hard knockdown. Yeah, you see that, and you see that there's still a tension bar in there. You already know that you're dead to see it.
Expecting a burst, and Mike not going to give it to you here. It's unfortunate, though. We could have converted for just a shatter. Make your opponent spend it.
You know, just make them continue going to the danger zone, into the negative. TestYourLuck, trying to make sure that they're always guessing, forcing the burst.
Use the White Wild Assault to close the ground instead of Fukyo, and still got the heavy slash to shut down the fireball. So close is TestYourLuck. Mikesaftig making a strong case with 2 meters. Guard cancel away the 6-feet of Foudre. And TestYourLuck with a 3-0 victory over Mikesaftig. So
Kai versus Nagoriyuki.
So just finals kicked off. We'll see what Kensei brings to the table against TestYourLuck with a very massive round start here. Goes for that overhead. But watch that gauge. Wild Assault.
Give me no choice.
Forcing the burst. Not an opening on TestYourLuck.
Trying to sneak in that heavy slash. Timing just was not there. Gonna get blown up by the fireball. Smothered the Fukyo. That's interesting. I think I just saw the shock state follow the Fukyo.
I didn't even know it could do that. Hey, we're more in there now, especially because we got our low profile already taken around. Don't even need the wall break.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Back and sticks the sword out here just to make sure you stay far away. Slash counter hit. That's huge for Kensei. This is long. This is Canada to Puerto Rico on this one. Guilty gear net code.
Good lord. It's putting in the work right now, but hey, you can see it. Putting in the work as we're already 1-1. Just want to point out too that of course Kensei was the guy to actually do TestYourLuck in, send them to the loser brackets. This is going to be a little bit of revenge if they can be able to clutch it.
3-0 victory in that set on the winner's side. There's the heavy. Single step to make sure we were in position. Launch the Fukyo. Rage is getting ever closer, and man, a master of skirting the edge of Blood Rage.
That's so close, and now we're going so far, especially as we're getting a lot of this chip. Oh, wow! Beyblade PRC and the throw. Do it in. Already getting your first game.
Catching the start up with that 2K too. We saw it. We knew we had time to put in that BSU. What a clean pickup for that.
Gotta shout out TestYourLuck for that. Already starting this round so strong.
Mankind.
I mean, hey, we're living on this high right now of just Kai slaying. We'll see if we can keep up that momentum. It's overhead on the on the DP.
He's got the corner.
5 minutes. Calls out the burst. TestYourLuck is on a different level right now. TestYourLuck is on a different level.
I mean, when you're facing so many Kais, eventually you're going to get that matchup locked into your brain. Looks like Kensei, though, still able to lock in against the Nago. Still, though, gets 2P'd and RRC'd out and out into oblivion.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Jump, and that's the awkward round start you got to guess with every single time. Said, all right, I'll fuzzy guard and just get pushed back full screen. Thrust to find the sneak through the pressure and quite the backdash. TestYourLuck. Well, that. Hold on now. Oh, missed the 6H. That's not good.
Oh, jeez. And Kensei right now, especially with this Dragon Stone, saying, hey, you should have hit your attack, bro. You should have hit that. You shouldn't have missed. It's gonna make you regret it. Oh, and bags the gold!
DP connects, bring it back down to God's green earth. This is the final hit. And did you see that? Did you look at the blood gauge?
Oh my god!
If you did not hit that Beyblade, you were dead.
Oh my goodness! I'm just thinking of that being real. Have you ever faced an opponent like Kensei with the blood gauge on the line? Have you ever? Oh my goodness! Congrats to TestYourLuck. Wow.
That's why they call him TestYourLuck. Right there.
Probably just gambling right now and winning the gamble. Bro.
Don't come near me. Don't come near me.
Did the same opening again. We got the quarter still. RRC, you know, we're breaking wall here. That's just death. That's just death. What? 0, I think you were right. I think you were right on the secret pact.
Okay, look at this complete and utter destruction. Jumping by 2H range. Series here, reset, CRC, got the card crushing, yes. Very last ditch effort on the Vapor Thrust, catching the backdash, no full conversion here. Trouble. Whoa! Probably get the 2S in there, but immediate. super and does get the finish here.
Okay, definitely do not want to give this set right now to test your luck. Oh, nice! Gonna be able to skirt right above them, get that J ace unlock. Oh, not able to catch that back dash or that command grab.
Hold on a second here. It's open season, and when Test Your Luck has PSU available, we send it all. And this should do here. My goodness, Test Your Luck. Free throw over Kensei into the run back, takes the victory in the exact.
The last match of Kai against Nago, but also the last match of the night. Gonna be figuring out if we're gonna be getting the lock in here, and already Maza putting Test Your Luck into that corner.
I did convert 6K. Challenge out, but does get counter hit 2S. So burst out for Dany, a very late burst though. The rage, Dany biding their time to make this comeback. Does pay off.
Full stuff there. Again, gotta remember, we have a lot of space against our opponent on Blood Rage. They're gonna take full advantage, but at least we're able to snipe them out of the sky, send them to the corner, and that DP is getting hard punished. DP hits that time. Okay, okay. Holy carry.
Right. Massive start here for Dany to set it up, right? First game, taking victory over Test Your Luck, who have been on a complete tear. Stopping the momentum is critical, especially when you look at the run that Test Your Luck has had. 6 games straight. Actually, excuse me, has only been winning since they got dropped in the loser side. So 9 victories total.
Oh, yeah, no, Test Your Luck. You know, this is the first loss, but they're going to take it in stride. All right, this guy's cooking differently. I got to figure out how they are, but already Blood Rage? Uh-oh.
Getting flashbacks to how we faced off against Kensei, right? Same thing when we start to panic into that Blood Rage state. But we'll see if there's a the rest of the round here. Oh, what a challenge. Wake up, Super, to call out the clone.
Ooh. Right from Maza there, you know, able to save life. Saw the clone coming out, knew how to deal with it. Already into the sky, sending you to the wall. Gonna be breaking it. All the health is gone from your gamer tag. Try to keep it going. Ooh, we got some from that 2P.
Knockdown. Close slash here. 6H does get Guard Crush, buying a little bit of time, but Dany's still going to take first action. And still gets Shatter.
Always gets the Shatter off the RTL. You already know! Oh my goodness, that could have been bad.
Ooh, walk up, got PSU. Nice. Remembers the last interaction, but there's PRC. No! Test Your Luck with the input on Super, full carry to the corner. And we have 2 Wild Assaults available. We're guaranteed that Shatter with the Fire Clock finishes 2-0 victory so far for Dany.
Oh my goodness.
I thought for sure, I saw the down back. I thought for sure that Test Your Luck was going to hold back on it. You got to know that Dany, at 100 meters, there's always that chance a PRC comes through. I know you want to steal that turn, but man, hold down back just a little bit longer.
If that isn't bait, I don't know what is. The fact that they're able to do that and force the Super out of Test Your Luck to fully punish it. Unfortunate, but Test Your Luck. That just means they're going to have all the rage in the world! Oh, it doesn't even matter. We got to burst.
See, the video close slash. Round up.
Okay, okay. starting off pretty well this game for Test Your Luck. Already able to get the neutral in their favor. Try to jump in. Defense on point though, but hey, first, keeping you in the corner. You're not escaping from me. Nice snipe.
You know.
He's playing very neutral right now. Never mind. That's your luck trying to poke.
Here, yeah. Oh, goes for Dragon Saw. I thought Drew would have done the Ride the Lightning. Hit that corner. Get our Shatter and positive bonus. But we still got the air stun edge and taking a round up.
Duel 3.
There's always that saying that you never see a win from Kai off of Dragon install, but it feels like lately that's all we've been seeing, especially as Maza is just going to be going straight to the wall off that Wild Assault. Still though gets low profile from Test Your Luck. Gotta be watching those toes.
Oh no, we're getting a little too antsy on trying to spin to win here. Really careful. Ride the Lightning. We'll get that corner carry. We'll get the Shatter, and it's looking bad.
This is Test Your Luck's last chance if they want to stay alive, and the YRC not going to work in their favor. You're going to be riding the Lightning into death as Maza is going to be your breakout Week 11 champ.